If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
What are you doing this Thursday night? Why not drop by Sullivan's Steakhouse on Lake Street? A fabulous dining room, a sexy bar, jazz music, $5 martinis, and food specials. Seafood, steaks, and value. That's Sully's.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? I am Nick Miskelly, and I'm here on limited access thanks to the Coors Light Coors Light competition, the king of radio host, king of beers. I'm sitting here. Give me a call, 410-481-1570. We can talk some Baltimore sports. We can talk about the Orioles. They are hosting the Yankees down at the Yard tonight. Rematch at opening day. You got Sabathia taking on Guthrie. Are you heading down to the game? Call in. Let me know. We'll start with our first sponsor of my 15 minutes, Padonia Station. Head on over to Padonia Station this Saturday, May 9th, to hear Never Never, one of the top modern bands in the region. Padonia Station is located at the corner of York and Padonia. Give them a call at 410-252-8181. So call on in here. Let's talk about some Orioles. A-Rod, A-Royd, making his return to Major League Baseball this year tonight, getting into the lineup. What do you think of that? Think about the Orioles' chances. Are you guys going to be down at the Yard as passionately as you were on opening day, given to share the boo? Let me know. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I myself am going to be staying at home as the Capitals are playing against the Penguins in Game 4 tonight. So be doing a little flipping with the remote, trying to check out both things at once. Hopefully the Capitals will pull off the win, and we'll be heading back to Washington, going for the series win. That would be great to see. I'll start with the Orioles. Off to a rough start after the 6-2 beginning. They're now 12-17. Last night was the first time all year they've been able to pull off a victory in a game that they've scored less than 5 runs. They're actually only 3-15 for the season when they score 5 or less runs, which kind of points a problem to the offense. You got 18 games where you're not scoring more than 5, and the top 3 in the lineup are really pulling this team together. And if you look at their statistics, I kind of find a little bit to be misleading, as they're in the top half of the Major League rankings in most offensive categories. But if you pull out the top 3, it's pretty bad. They bat about 340 in the top 3 and 225 for the bottom 6. Not just counting the bottom 3. Much made of the bottom 3 and how bad they played. Felix P.A. out in left field. I think they got to give him a little chance, or decide, get rid of him, send him to the bench, and let Martinez play every game. It takes a lot of at-bats to get going in the major leagues, and you can't just have people playing partial time. You just give them the chance, or just leave them in the minors. And that's why I kind of like what they're doing with Nolan Remold. They're leaving him down and letting Martinez and PA have the shot, so that way you're not trying to put 3 people into one situation, which kind of makes it tough. You want to get your at-bats, especially when you're young. You need to learn how to recognize pitches, diagnose what the pitcher's trying to do to you. That's part of the problem with Felix PA. I recommend putting him at DH for 2 weeks, sitting him next to the Crow. He can sit down every at-bat, go up with a game plan. Right now, I don't see a game plan with him. He's chasing curveballs in the dirt, and not really recognizing what pitchers are trying to do to him. You got to go up there looking for your pitch in your zone. 2 weeks as a DH, analyzing each at-bat, concentrating just on that. If that doesn't work, ship him out, bring the next guy in. I like what Martinez is doing. He had a great game last night, got us an RBI. Game winner there, and he pushes the ball towards right field. He stays behind the ball real well, and I think that he could really make an impact in the major league if you give him regular at-bats. I thought back in the 90s they kind of messed with Jeffrey Hammonds because he had great talent, but they didn't give him every at-bat or every day at-bat. So he was trying to learn how to hit major league pitching on the fly, not necessarily all in one chunk, I guess you could say. So give me a call. Let me know about your thoughts on that. Maybe talk about the closer, George Sherrill. I think it's time to maybe closer by committee. Last night it worked out well because the heart of the Twins lineup is left-hander, so he did real well there. But when he has to face those righties in the middle of the lineup, like he might have to do tonight, hopefully, if we're up in the 9th, he has a lot of trouble. He doesn't have that dominant pitch that can take out a right-handed hitter or take control of an account when he's behind, or when he's behind. So I think they need to maybe move him to more of a setup role, a situational closer when lefties are up, and maybe give Danny Baez a try back there. He's a free agent at the end of the year. He's played that role before. He's pitched well so far this year for us. And if he succeeds around the trading deadline, maybe we can get rid of him and get a young shortstop or first base prospect in here that help build our developing farm system. So give me a call. Let me know your thoughts about the Orioles, 410-481-1570. We'll take a real quick shot at our sponsor, BG&E, for this segment. BG&E's Peak Rewards program offers bill credits and emergency or energy-saving programmable thermostats. To learn more, go to bgsmartenergy.com. And we'll head out to the phone lines right now. We got
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.